Guys, how you doing, guys? And welcome back to another Monday live stream here. If you notice where I'm at, I'm on the West Coast. And also, if you guys watch last Monday's live stream, you guys noticed that we have something big planned, and actually turned out bigger than what we thought. Because I guess to let the surprise out, we were heading over to Bimini. We were going over to Bimini for the week. Well, actually for 9 days, but you know, I guess nature or willpower, you know, had other things for us. So what happened was, hey, what's up, Jerry, what's up, Beto, how you doing? So this is what happened. Like I was saying, if you guys watched last Monday's live stream, we had a big surprise, and actually the surprise was for us because we were headed over to Bimini on Friday. And what happened was things didn't turn out the way we did. We headed out with a few friends to go out there, and the problem is, quarter way there, the steering system on the Hydro Sport started malfunctioning, and the electric steering started making loud humming noise. The boat started turning to the right. I couldn't control it. It was really hard to steer, so we stopped, and we decided that we were going to stay back and let everybody else keep going, and I didn't want to ruin everybody's weekend. Luckily this only happened maybe a few miles off Miami, so I had to turn around and head back over to to Miami, and that was it. That was no Bimini trip, but we had 10 days worth of food all packaged up, ready to go, and Ogita even took her days off of work, so we wasn't a bad steering system gonna let us put us down. So what we did was I left the Hydro Sport over Atlantic Marine to get repairs, and I decided to jump on the hopper and head over to the West Coast, and here we are on the West Coast. So things turned out to be bad, but we made the best of it, and now we're here. But the good thing is we went over to a sandbar here on the West Coast that everybody talks about, and finally we headed over there, and it was a fun place. Loved the place, loved it. The only thing I noticed about the West Coast boaters is the difference from Miami boaters is when it gets a little cloudy, everybody goes home. Not Miami boating. Miami boating, it could be a hurricane, thundering, but we stayed wherever we're at, and that's what happened. It got cloudy. Most of the people left, but we stayed. We did some fishing, and you guys are gonna love the video because the place is beautiful. The water was beautiful too. I mean, it's a place that if you come to the West Coast, you gotta come visit. I'm gonna go back. Because according to a friend that I met there, he says that when it's a good day with beautiful weather, that place gets almost as packed as all over. So definitely gotta go back and to the place when it's a beautiful day, because here in the West Coast it's been cloudy and windy, but but we're doing the best of it. When am I going back to Bimini? Well, actually, I'm going back to Bimini. I mean, this is funny. This is my 4th time attempting to go over to Bimini, and something happens that I wound up not going. So this time was mechanical. We were on the way, and it was mechanical. I had to turn around, and like I said, I didn't want to ruin everybody else's weekend, although all the people that were going with me. So they kept going. I turned around, and but yeah, definitely, once I get my boat fixed, I'm going back over there because I'm not giving up. But how you doing, DeSoto, Tampa? Oh, Fort DeSoto, I've been there. Fort DeSoto, we used to camp there. It was nice. It was a nice place to camp. Love the beach. Mr. Fresco, aquí tengo el jet ski de Tampa. Oh, Jackie. I guess if I read the message right, there was la gente from the jet skis aquí in ¿cómo se llama? In the West Coast that I met. I'm not sure because the message is going by really fast. Johnny from Queens, what's up? Thank you, Johnny. Let me see. What's up? How are you doing for 4th of July? What am I doing on 4th of July? Don't know yet. Don't know yet because I'm still waiting. I was still booked. I'm supposed to be at Bimini for 10 days. And like I said, things didn't turn out that way. So if my boat gets fixed in time, I'm going to be at Bimini for the 4th of July. If not, I guess I'll be here on the West Coast. See what the West Coast has for 4th of July. Hey, how you doing from Texas? What's up? Love watching you. Thank you and your family. Thank you, man. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for watching. Hey, what's up, brother from DC in the house? What's up? What's up? Oh, South Africa. How you doing, Peter from South Africa? Wow, love the show. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it could get in, it gets entertaining. It's all about family and boating and having fun in the water. And then this is the thing about being in the water. You get, especially around Florida, you get to see a lot of things. It doesn't matter where you're at. All you need is a boat and a good spot to hang out, and you see that you'll get entertained. That's a good thing about Florida. Did you guys ever over to the staying on the boat? Let me see. Did you guys rent a house? No, we were gonna stay on the boat in Bimini. We were gonna stay on the boat the 10 days because I mean it's comfortable enough. We packed for 10 days, so we have plenty of food. And like I was saying, we didn't want to make it go to waste, so we didn't unpack nothing. We just threw it on the truck, came over to the West Coast, and we're here enjoying the island hopper. Hola, hola, what's up from New York? What's up, New York in the house? Let me see, long time no see. How you doing? How you doing, Sam? I'm from Canada. Wow, we're from Canada. New York, New York. What's up? What's up? So yeah, that's the good thing that I see about all this. According to the guys that went and crossed over, the swells were 8 to 10 feet. So I'm glad I didn't go through and break down, during the 8 to 9 foot swells, because that would have been very dangerous to drive with no steering. So how I got back from driving, actually, what I did was I turned off the center motor and I used my forward and backwards to steer all my way back. So we were coming back maybe 10 miles an hour and just steering with the motors. The good thing is, at least we made it back. Whoa, there's a lot of wind out here today. At least we made it back. Hold on, it's very windy today here. I don't know what's up with the West Coast. There's always wind here. Whoa. The wind almost knocked down everything. But yeah, here in the West Coast is windy. I don't know why it's so windy here. If anybody here familiar with the West Coast, why it's so windy? I don't know why. It's super windy on the West Coast. And yeah, look at this, guys. Look at the view behind me. See, I'm an outside person. I love being outside. So when I'm here in the West Coast, I'll sit outside. I sit on the boat. I sit on a little wall right there. I just love being outside. I'm an outside person. Yes. The hydraulic steering, yes. And what happened was I have power assist. So basically I have hydraulic and an electric motor that helps it drive even easier. But the pump started making a humming noise. I cut the wires thinking it was a pump acting up. So I figured I would still be able to drive with just the hydraulic system itself without the power. But it just, like I said, the boat just started turning right. I couldn't control it. I slowed down. I started fighting with the steering to make it go to straight, and it was just too hard. So we decided, you know what, we're not gonna go so far and have such that much problems with the steering. But I mean, hold on, this wind here is shaking everything. Sorry guys, because I don't know what the West Coast, man, it's super windy here all the time. I don't know if you guys hear the wind in the background, but it's super windy. Let me see, Virginia in the house, how you doing? Hello from, greeting from Venice, Italy. Wow, Italy, how you doing? Aruba, how you doing? Thank you. So, I mean, you guys are gonna see that I started to do the video to cross over to Bimini, but, it got chopped off because things happen. But, it's okay. It's okay because we're gonna make the best of it. We're enjoying here on the West Coast, and I mean, you can't go wrong as long as you're in the water. It doesn't matter if you're in the east or west or Bimini, as long as you're in the water. So yeah, I mean, well, sorry about it. Everything is happening. Everything is shaking because it's really windy. But yeah, about the 4th of July, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be on the west, Miami, or Bimini. All depends how fast they fix the boat, But how you doing from UK? Wow, all over the place. I like it, thank you guys. Oh, by the way, wow, so far this month, I guess a lot of people are enjoying the channel because I have 9,000 new subscribers to the channel. So if you're watching and you're new to the channel, thank you for joining the family, and welcome to the show on the water. And let me see, have you got buying a new boat? Wow, if I'm buying a new boat, yeah, I'm always in the market looking at boats. I mean, that's just something that I do out of habit because you never know when you're gonna find the right price, or bargain. So, I mean, what I have in mind, I mean, I would like to get, if you guys are familiar with the Fountain Express 38. I love that boat. I think it's a little big to be trailered around, but you know, that's my next boat looking to looking to maybe get into. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Hello from Marathon. What's up? What's up? Victor from Marathon. How you doing? Um, Let me see. 43 open. Nah, remember, I'm not a real fisherman. I'm a island hopper, sandbar, wasting gas type of person. So for me, a center console, I don't really like, because I like to stay overnight. You know, if that's the only thing about the center console. Center consoles to me is taking a lot of people, but you can't stay overnight. So I like to stay overnight. Thank you, man. Thank you for making your day. Thank you. Let me see. Love the little let me see, curve on the, you keep cooler. You know what? I love the little side curve where you keep the cooler. Oh, okay. Yes, that's actually that little thing on the Hydro Sport that you hide the cooler in is perfect. It keeps it out of the way, and it makes the ice last pretty long because it doesn't get direct sunlight. Oh, somebody said about MTI quads. For the West Coast, I think it's an ideal boat. I noticed a lot of people here on the West Coast have a lot of MTIs with triples, quads, even 5 motors. And because you know why? They just run to the islands, hang out, or to the sandbar, whatever they're going, and come back. Oh, Intrepid, love the Intrepid. Actually, that's my ideal boat. But the model I like, I think it's called the 47 Revolution. And that thing is super expensive. At least for me it is. I can't afford it, because I think last time I seen it, it was like 800 and something thousand, and I can't afford that. But yeah, that to me, that is one of the best looking boats, because it has a lot of room. It cruises pretty fast, and I love the style, but I can't afford it. I mean, I could dream though, because when I go to the boat show, I get out of them and I look at them. And you know what? I got a video on that boat that I posted on the boat show. And you know what? I'm gonna make a quick video on it, because a lot of people ask me what's my next boat or what's my next dream boat. So, I mean, affordable, a 38 Fountain. Dream boat, the 47 Revolution Intrepid. But it's free to dream, right? But let me see. My family have a beautiful spirit. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Anthony, for the. How you doing from Spain? Thank you. I mean, this is the way I see things. Even in a bad situation, you always have to look at the bright side. It messed up our Bimini trip, but you know what? We were only maybe a few miles off Miami. Didn't get caught up in the bad weather, so we made it back safe and fine. And now we're here. So look at this, from one place to another, and we're still here. And we're gonna enjoy it. We're not gonna let something that wasn't planned, or an accident, or whatever, happened or broke. We're not gonna, let them mess up our weekend. Oh, and talking about accidents, I know if you guys been watching the news, that building that collapsed in Miami. That is, to me, that must be the most scariest thing there is, because you know what it is? It collapsed at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what it is to be sleeping in the building? I think it was 12 floors. The building, it just half of the building, well, almost half of the building, it collapsed. And there's a lot of people that haven't been accounted for, because everybody probably was in the room sleeping. So it's a very scary thought here in Miami. I'm feeling very sorry for those people that lost family members, or they still haven't found the family members. In the Surfside thing, that was very, very scary. I don't know if you guys seen the news or stuff, but that was feeling really bad for them, and hopefully everybody gets found, because there's so much rubble that it's gonna be hard. But they don't know really the cost of it. They know the building was old. I think it was like over 40 years old. So it just I guess they have to look into it, see what really happened. And it's just an accident. I know a lot of people look for other people to blame and take money and do lawsuits, but in a situation like this, all you can do is help each other and try to get through this. So, whoa, hey guys, the wind just knocked down the thing here. So a lot of people are just out there helping each other. Other people out there looking to point the finger. if I was, I wouldn't be pointing the finger. I was just, it's an accident. You can't control what happened, but just hope they found their families and but let me see. Ogida, she's okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's 1 o'clock. Well, not 1 o'clock. It's like 1:15, right? Right? Guess what she's doing? She is sleeping. She is sleeping here at the house. Well, I'll be honest with you. We spent almost the whole day on the boat yesterday. We did fishing, we did swimming, we went everywhere. We got home late, and then got home, and it's so relaxing here that we started watching TV and went to sleep like at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I understand why she's sleeping. Plus, the house is at 72 degrees. I mean, it's super cold in there. So she's just in there enjoying the bed. But and I'm out here enjoying the water because I love being outside. And we see catch fish behind the house. Have I caught any fish behind the house? No. You know what? I haven't tried fishing. Sometimes I see jacks chasing the mullets, big jacks. And then I told my kids to, go out on the back and fish, but, they want to go on the boat. They don't want to fish in the backyard. But yeah, I've seen big jacks, big Carvel jacks run in the backyard. But I haven't fished anything yet. Let me see. Do you want to build a dock? I guess I can. Let me see. Do you want to build a dock fort? I don't know what that meant. Let me see. Watching. Thank you. Oh, thank you for watching, man. I work. Thank you. Do I want to build a dock? Yes. Eventually, I want to build a dock. I had 2 companies reach out to me. They kind of want to work together. Still waiting for their estimates. And I'm not really in a hurry. I got so many things happening that it's hard for me to even. I haven't finished the kitchen. If those people that are worrying about the kitchen, still haven't finished them. You see, Big Mama needs a rest. Hey, I like the way you think. You see, how did you get a new boat on the West Coast? How many hours? Oh, the little island hopper. The little island hopper, I think it has like 210 hours. It was an older guy that had it sitting in his backyard. That's why the interior is kind of faded. So that's my project on the island hopper. The interior is faded, and it has to be repaired. So yeah, the 2-stroke has about 220 hours. Loving it. Love the way it doesn't eat gas. I mean, the kids could spend the whole weekend on it, gunning it everywhere, and it doesn't much even waste the whole tank, and it's only 50 gallons. So I'm very, very happy with it's back there with the island hopper. Never knew it was gonna be so economical on fuel. I mean, that's just surprising to me. Oh, talking about fuel. Oh my gosh, first time that I filled up the Hydro Sport, and it was 360 gallons. Imagine that times $3. So the bill of gas was high for that. But well, since we didn't make it, we're gonna have gas for a long time here in Miami. So let me see. Have I ever going to put? Let me see. I message one away. Have I ever gonna put the what? The back on the wheel behind the scene? The what? Let me see. Oh, Toronto, Canada. How you doing? Sorry, that comment was too fast. Couldn't see. Let me see. How much do you charge for a DJ 15? How much do I charge to DJ 15? Well, if you guys been following me, I haven't DJ'd a party in a while because too busy. But normally, I mean, it all depends. I mean, the minimal I used to charge, it was $150 an hour, and the minimum was 3 hours. And it depends. It depends. Lighting, smoke machine, any other things, MC, stuff like that. So everything adds up. But I mean, I haven't done parties in a long time. So I mean, but usually a 15th and a wedding, a DJ could charge anywhere from 200 to 300. Plus, you need an MC and whoever is gonna go choreograph all the stuff you guys gonna do. So I mean, just gotta shop around. Shop around. Let me see. Where can I contact you? Where can you contact me? Well, the thing is this. A lot of people do still call me for parties. The problem is I barely have any time to breathe. So, I mean, if you can email me, any of my videos have my email. I will send you my friend that he DJs, and I consider him as good as me. So I could send you his information because I like him. I like him because he DJs like me. I'm a type of DJ that I read the crowd. So whatever the crowd wants to dance to is what I play. So You know, that's the type of DJing I do. I don't like DJs I play things that they like. Like I've gone to parties and DJs play music they like, and the crowd is looking at themselves like, what is this guy playing? You know, I like to play to make people dance, to have fun. And the guy that I use, that I give my parties to, he's the same way. And so far, every party that he's gone to, people, you know, love him. So just give me give me a shout through the email, and I'll send you his information. You guys could talk, and whatever you guys work out, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, lately I have no time to do nothing. It's just been crazy, one weekend after another. And it looks, the way I look at things, it looks like it's gonna get even more crazier with events happening and stuff, that now that you see things in Florida coming back to normal little by little. So more events are gonna be happening and stuff like that. So it's gonna be kind of crazy for me on the weekends. But yeah, I mean, that's it. The Bimini trip was ruined because of the hydraulic steering on the boat, but we're here at the West Coast having fun. See how fast has it ever been on the boat? How fast have I ever been on the boat? How fast? I've been 97 miles an hour. If you guys follow me for a while, I used to race boats back in, I want to say in the 1991, 92, I guess you want to say. Yeah, around, no, not wait, around 95. I did a few local races. I had a 31-foot Scarab Panther with twin 575 Hawks, and I had number 3 Speedmaster drives, and the boat did about 70 miles an hour. 70, no, not 70. I cruised at 70. The boat did about 97 miles an hour. And I played around racing, but I couldn't find a sponsor, and everything was too expensive. I remember I broke a propeller. One propeller was $3,000. So it was too expensive for me. I couldn't find a sponsor, so I stopped. And I love racing. I mean, I used to go to every race, that was here locally in Florida. But I just stopped, and then I still love boating. And before, I used to have a lot of closed decks, like the people are known them as cigarette boats, but they're called closed deck boats. And that was my official boat. I always had them. One day by mistake, we rented for the keys for a week, and I went and I bought a center console, and I figured out for fishing, it's way easier to have a center console than a closed deck. So I tried to find something in the middle, and that's where I found the Hydrosport. You see, what's my email? My email is easy, djfresco1@gmail.com. But if you look at all my videos on the bottom, all the way at the bottom, you're gonna see my email. You can get it from there too. Do you have a problem with what, iguanas? You know what? I seen two in the backyard. I seen 2 iguanas in the backyard. You know what? They don't bother me. I think they're part of nature. They don't bother me. I see them here, and then I don't. They don't bother me at all. Some people kill them. I don't. So I let them be. Anyway, when they see me, they go away. So the only thing they're gonna do is eat the mangoes, and that's but you can't. You can't. No snakes. No, there's no snakes here. Somebody asked about iguanas. Somebody, I guess, got confused with the iguana thing, and they don't bother me. So there's actually they're middle size. There's no big ones here so far, if I've seen. But I mean, like I said, they don't bother me. Actually, I think they're kind of fun to see them in the backyard. And then once in a while, the big white cranes come and they land on the seawall, and I like watching them through the window. I don't know. I'm just a nature type of person. I don't believe on hurting things that you don't need to. That's why when we go fishing and the fish is undersized or something, I throw them back. Or even if it's good size, but we don't have enough, we throw them back because I don't want to kill them for no reason. So But yeah. So you guys are gonna enjoy that video. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. The sandbar, I think it was called. I know it was in Boca Grande. Now the name of the sandbar, I don't remember. I gotta Google it, I guess. I don't remember the sandbar. But it was a nice ride. It was a nice flat ride. We got there like in about 40 minutes. Not from the house. We actually traded the boat to another boat ramp, and then from there we went over to it because it would have taken us 2 hours from my house. So let me see. Have you found a sandbar? Yes, I found a sandbar. It's in Boca Grande. But it's actually there's like 3 sandbars here. Uh, that I mean, I don't know if you want to consider them sandbar or part of an island sandbar, but there's 3 of them here that are really nice. One, I was there maybe for an hour because it was so late. The other ones you guys seen before, and this one you guys are gonna enjoy. If you guys been to Bahia Honda at the Keys, it's a similar sandbar like Bahia Honda. The water, the surrounding, because it's an old train track, and it's still standing, but it's, you know, they don't use it, so it looks like you're in another world. You guys are gonna see on the video. And you know what? The water was clear, because a lot of people complain saying that the West Coast has dirty water, and it's not dirty water. It's actually clear, brackish water, but since the ground, the bottom of the waters has a lot of grass and brown sand, the water turns to look brownish. Because I noticed that when I go closer to the islands and the sand is white on the island, the water looks clear. But when you start going out, since the ground is full of brown sand and seaweed, the water looks darker. Like my house is behind me, the water looks brownish because the ground is brownish. You know, so that's the thing with the West Coast. And yeah, it is sort of brackish water. And also when the Lake Okeechobee opened up the dam, it kind of, you know, mixes up with the seawater. So yeah, saludo Tampa. Oh, saludo Tampa. Clearwater, yes, Clearwater. That's another place I'm gonna go up there. I mean, I want to explore everything that has to do with water. So, and now I'm kind of glad I have the little boat, because now it's easier to take around on the trailer, because it's hard to take the hydrosport around on the trailer. You know, 14,000 pounds in the street ain't no joke. Let me see, you're a natural friend. Oh, thank you, man. It's positive, happy. Thank you. I mean, I try to be. Thank you, Anthony. I mean, you gotta always be positive, because this is something. I'm not superstitious. I'm not really religious. I'm not, you know, but I do believe whatever you think, you put out. And if you think negatively, you bring negative things. If you think positively, you're gonna bring positive things in your life. So even if you're in a bad situation financially, health-wise, whatever it is, just think about, instead of focusing on the bad, think on the good, and you're gonna see more good things happen. Or haven't you noticed something bad happens and you start thinking bad and more bad things happening? It's because you're bringing it to you. So just, even if it was bad, look at the bright side. Like me, it was my vacation, my 10-day vacation, that was, had a deposit, whole bunch of permits that you gotta buy now for Bimini, that I probably lost my money, you know. But I look at the bright side. I look, you know what? We were right there next to Miami. We didn't get caught in bad weather, and we made it back home safely. So, you know, money comes and goes, but your health stays. You know, that's something you gotta take care of. So we would have caught back. I'm thinking, if we would have got caught in the bad weather, we don't know what would have happened. So I'm, you know, the good side, the bad side, I lost the money, I lost the time, but the good side is I made it back safe, and we're here on the West Coast. So, you know, like I said, you got to look at the good things and the bad things. You know, when something bad happens, look at the good things that you came out of not happening. So, you know, let's see. You still have your, yeah, that's the best thing. You still have a life. You know, you got to, you know, because as long as you're healthy, you could work towards everything, and money, you could always make it. So don't worry about that part. You know, because people, oh my God, I lost my deposit, I lost the money. You know what? Maybe something was avoided for you not going there. Maybe something worse was going to happen, and something stopped you and you turned around. That's how I look at it, you know. But let me see, what's up. New York in the house. What's up, John? Let me see, will you ever pay, let me see, buy a Harley? I would love to have a Harley. The problem is I won't have no time to ride it, because this is the thing. One day my friends bought motorcycles, Harleys. I think it was a street glide they got, and I took Ogita on it. She didn't like it because it was, you know, she felt like we were gonna fall off. So I went and bought a Can-Am Spider, and guess what? Ogita rode it 3 times. I think I rode it maybe 10 times, and it sat in my garage for 3 years. So, you know what? I love motorcycles, because I do, but I just don't have no time to ride them. Because if you're gonna give me a choice, motorcycle or water, I'm gonna choose water. So that's the problem with me. The water attracts me. So if I have a motorcycle, like the dirt bikes I bought, I think we've ridden the dirt bikes maybe 10 times, and that's it. They're sitting in the garage now. So yeah, I love motorcycles, but don't have no time to ride it when I have this, especially now that I got water in the back. Let me see. Good work. He knows the best. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Kim. Let me see. Have you ever owned a race car? Well, I guess not a race car, but you know, when you were young, you know, 18, 19, you want to go fast. So I did have a souped up Toyota Corolla. Remember, I was raised up in Broward. So Broward guys or Broward kids, we had Toyotas. So I had a souped up Toyota. It was pretty quick. It had, you know, Weber carburetors, a bronze clutch, rear end, everything was done. But at the end of the day, I maybe raced it 3 times, and it wasn't my thing because I almost crashed. And after that, I told myself, I don't want to die. I have too many things that I want to do in life. So after that, I sold the car. And when I drive, actually, Olguita makes fun of me. She says that I drive like an old man. And it's like, it doesn't matter. As long as I get there, it doesn't matter 10 minutes earlier or late. So after I almost crashed, I said I'm never going to speed again on the road. I'll speed on the water, but not on the road. I trust the water more than the road. The road, you can't control the drivers. You know, you can control what you're doing, but you cannot control the drivers. Let me see, are you going to plan to get in pool anytime? It's in the future plans, but like I said, look at the pool I have in Miami. This year, I think I've been in it twice so far. So, I mean, yes, it's nice to have a pool. It gives a value to your house. But if you're not going to use it, why spend the money? And I want to be in the water. Let me see. I'm looking to what? Forward to sailing. Oh, talk about sailing. I met a guy that he sailed from Boca Grande all the way to Cuba. It took him 3 days. To me, that was amazing. I mean, he told me the story. That was amazing. You know what it is to be on the water for 3 days nonstop, because him and his friend, and they did it in 3 days. They were traveling like at, I think, between 8 miles to 12 miles an hour on the sailboat, and they made it in 3 days. To me, that's amazing. That is amazing. Because that takes a lot of guts. I love the water, but I hate being at night on the water, especially moving around. You know, places that you haven't been through. And in the middle of the Gulf, remember, from Key West to Cuba is 90 miles, and that's no land. So that's pretty amazing. Loved it. He told me the story. He spent a week in Cuba, and it took him another 3 days to get back. And to me, that was amazing. I was like, did you record it? He goes, no, I didn't record it. I'm like, man, that would have been an amazing video, because that's amazing. And then he told me all the paperwork that you could do to go to Cuba, because I didn't know you could go to Cuba. So maybe in the future plans, when I get a bigger boat, that'll be a nice thing to do. Travel from, you know, from Florida to Cuba and see what the homeland is about, because I've never returned. I've never seen Cuba after I left. And I left when I was 5 years old. So it'll be a nice video and a nice experience for everyone, because my kid's never been to Cuba either. So it's something that now is sitting in the back of my head that once it sits there, I'm gonna do sooner or later. So it'll be a pretty nice trip, especially 90 miles of water. But well, I'm here now on the West Coast, and sorry I couldn't bring you guys a Bimini trip, and hoping they get my boat fixed so we could maybe shoot over for this coming weekend. I don't know. We'll see where destiny takes us. But right now, we're here on the West Coast, and we're gonna enjoy it, and you guys are gonna enjoy the video, because you guys are gonna enjoy the video from the new sandbar we found here at the West Coast. And if you guys are from the West Coast and you guys haven't been there, you got to check it out, because you're gonna love the place. There's good fishing, good people, great water. I mean, you're gonna see, you're gonna love it. So, well, guys, thank you guys for chatting with me every Monday, and see you guys next Monday. And check it out. Check out the video tomorrow. You guys are gonna love it. See you guys later. Bye.